Well, a year ago we were expecting our fourth child, Joseph, and during the pregnancy I thought it would be best just to do testing. In fact, I had done that with all my pregnancies, thinking that if there were anything to be diagnosed, I would want to know about it ahead of time. And so we did the same with Joseph, and all tests came back negative, and we just knew we were having a boy, and we were looking forward to meeting him at his birth. Here came time for the delivery day, and Joseph was born. It was relief, obviously, as mothers know, to have delivered your baby. And then there was a different sense in the room, though, shortly after. And I could just sense there was something going on, yet I didn't really know. The doctor and the nurse came back and they said, we suspect your child has Down syndrome. And I immediately was just shocked. I was like, no, my tests were negative. And my doctor said, well, you would be one of the first false negatives that I've had. And I immediately was like, I didn't want to be the false negative, his first false negative. I wanted what I thought I was going to have.
I just remember just thinking that, wow, the landscape of our life is completely different now. And what's that going to be like, and how's that going to change our family?
Joseph went through immediate testing, and some of those words came back positive, that he didn't need any immediate surgeries. And we were like, okay, it may not be so bad. And we asked the doctors, well, what does this mean? And they said, well, it just might mean he might need extra help with certain things in life. And but they also added things like, but he may never do such and such. He may never ride a bicycle. He may never live on his own. And it broke our hearts. And as Jeff and I looked at each other, through this feeling of despair and hopelessness, we were looking ahead thinking, well, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what he might do, rather than just resigning ourselves to what he will not be able to do. And immediately it's almost like the Lord started putting hope in our hearts. Like we just didn't know. Those are human expectations. But what about what God has in mind or in store for him? That's what we started to grasp onto.
Didn't take very long to really see, God's hand moving in our lives and in His life, and there was hope. It took a little while to see it, but God was around, and He was ministering to our family through a lot of different people.
And all the way along, the children were helping us love on Him and accept Him. And it was just amazing how God had prepared our family with 3 children who were just more than willing to help. And do you remember telling me, Caroline, what you were going to help him with as he grew? You're going to help him learn his what?
ABCs and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And Ava, what are you going to help Joseph learn? Do you remember?
To be silly.
To be silly. Yeah, she's going to help in that department quite well, I think. And Calvin, as he got to know his brother, we sat down, we said, he might need some help with certain things. And what did Calvin say?
I'm going to teach him how to crawl, and when he gets older, I'm going to teach him how to ride a bike.
And it's like, what, Lord, thank you. We'll do this with honor. We'll raise this child as you would have us raise him. And to me, that's what brought hope to our lives. He opened that window and said, let me do it.
And we believe the Lord is progressively healing the chromosomes and the cells in his body, and He's doing things we maybe didn't hope He would do or didn't know He might do. And He has a prophetic word on his life that we will start to see manifest, we believe, in the next few years. So we have hope for that as well.